Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, training, life, and asking the essential question, where's the finish? WTF.
Welcome to Where's the Finish podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Shae.
And this week we have some returning guests. We're excited to have you guys on. And they're doing this live from the United States, not from the UK. Our wonderful friends, Andrew Kelly and Layla Sedone. Welcome to the podcast, y'all.
Well, yeah, thanks for having us on. Yeah, we're in Austin, Texas right now. We're 1 hour behind yous in Florida.
Nice.
Sitting in the camper van.
Yeah, we're shooting this out of the camper van. We're currently in some random parking lot in some park.
Okay, tell us about this camper van, because all of a sudden you just posted a picture of a camper van, of a van, really.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, like say, we're out here for 6 months. So the best thing to do, usually we rent a vehicle. But obviously, because I'm out here for so long, I decided to kind of buy a vehicle. So before I flew out to Arizona it was March the 23rd.
Oh, they must be actually parked in a McDonald's and using that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because they broke up on us.
Is the ice cream machine working?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We just got you back.
Okay, so yeah, we bought a Dodge Ram, a 1999 edition, so it's 26 years old. The Ram we've got, and yeah, it's a big 5.9 liter. I think it was an 11-seater originally, but yeah, we're just driving around and all across America so far.
This thing's like 20 feet long. It's huge. It's massive. They parked it in my driveway for a little bit. I don't think I had much driveway space left when he parked
Really?
it.
That's funny. So, like, how much gas does that thing use?
The whole house, isn't it?
Your whole house is in it?
Yeah, she's thirsty, like. So we put, so it's on 121,000 miles. When we got it, it was on 114,000. So we've done 7,000 miles so far.
Wow.
In like 2 months. You ain't messing around.
So you guys come
Less than 2 months.
So
Nice.
you guys come over here from Liverpool, where you live, correct?
Yeah.
And Andrew, didn't you had like a food prep business or something over there? What happened with that?
Yeah, so since 2020, I've been running my own meal prep business back at home in Liverpool, and I got into Badwater on the 1st of February, same as Shae.
Mm-hmm.
I realized the best thing I could do was, when I got into Badwater, was to sell my business. So I sold my business straight away, and I've just making the most of it, doing as many races as I can and getting as much heat in as I can.
Nice. That's good.
Speaking of heat, when you bought that giant van, it didn't have any air conditioning. Do you still have no air conditioning in that thing?
No.
Oh, shit.
So hot.
You're going to be real heat acclimated.
We've got back windows in the back of there. But when we tried to mess with one of the windows and it fell out, so we can't open the windows.
This is what happens when you buy a van
Y'all
older
are
than
having
you are.
a real American road trip, honestly.
Have you guys seen the movie RV? Because that's exactly what this sounds like.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Like we've got the windows all closed now, so we can hear you very well. It's very hot.
Oh, no.
Nice. Good Badwater training, right? Just everything is training towards that.
Oh, my gosh. We tried to go to the sauna
Exactly.
today.
Yeah, we got 58 days to go, so it's the more the better.
That's right.
The better.
Yeah. I was gonna try and get sauna in today, but the problem is that the gym closed at 4, and I didn't realize that. And we get to the gym at 3:30, still have to run and lift and sauna. So it's like, okay, well, let's just lift. And so our legs were heavy noodles because today is leg day.
Yes.
So then we did our run after the lift.
Oh, that sucked so
And had to
bad.
forego the sauna.
Don't ever do that. Like, advice for everyone listening to this, just don't lift heavy on leg day and then go run. Not fun.
Well, unless you're tougher
Jelly
than
leg.
you are.
you know
Listen,
what?
Joe,
We're
I'll
gonna challenge
tell you what, Joe.
next Sunday.
Next Sunday, you're going to
We'll do
come
it.
live with us.
No,
and
we
then
won't.
we're
We'll
gonna-
be at Keys.
2 Sundays from now. 3 Sundays from now.
4
4 Sundays.
2 Sundays from now, you're getting ready to. You might have
I
already
might have
flown
a flight
to
to
Indiana.
Okay, so 3 Sundays from now.
So, like last year, we met Andrew and Layla. Just kind of give a little bit of a short recap on you guys. So we met you as you were coming over to the States to run the Across Florida 200, and we have 2 episodes. We kind of did like a pre and post podcast with you guys, and so you were already running quite a bit at the time, and both were pretty experienced runners. But since the Across Florida 200, you've had quite a few races that you've done since then. You kind of stepped into multi-day racing with that run, and also, for people that don't know, you're like a streak runner. So, not that you run naked, but that you have a long running streak. So, how many days have you been running without a break?
So yeah, as of today, it's 1,811 days of 0 days off from taking a rest day. So
That's
I've averaged nearly
wild.
a half marathon every day across the last nearly over 5 years now. Like accumulation. So some days I've only run a couple of miles, then other days I've run over 100 miles in a one day.
Layla, you're not on a running streak, are you?
No, I was for a while when we started for I think it was like a year and a half, and then I just run I don't know, about 3 times a week now.
Nice.
I like your style better. I don't know about that running for 1,800 days straight.
I got about 1,000 days and I was good.
Yeah, that's
fine.
That's a long time.
I
running
broke
streak.
I broke my streak during Ball State.
It
'cause-
works for me.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you do some pretty crazy stuff. Like when you did the Skunk Ape, you ran that thing 1 second place on it, and then turned around and went out and did some pacing, just so that you could get your 10-mile run in.
But yeah, I promised Layla I'd come and pace her, and I had to stick to my word. I might not be as fast as she wanted me to be, but we're definitely stuck to my word and pace Layla 10 miles.
So I don't want to jump ahead too much, but so let's go back. I mean, what have you done since the Across Florida 200? What are some of the big race accomplishments you've had over the last year?
So since last, it was March when we done Across Florida 200 reviews. After that, we drove to Georgia. We drove north from Florida to Georgia, and we done the Canebrake 200,
Yeah.
which is a 200-mile race just northwest of Atlanta, Georgia. It's like a loop format race. That was 200-mile races with 2 weeks break. I think it was 13 days between both the races. And then we flew back home. And then after that, it was May. I done a Cocodona 250. Took me 110 hours and 37 minutes. And that was probably one of the hardest races, probably one of the toughest races I've ever done. And then after that, I flew back again. So I've done 3 trips to America last year. And I've done the Angeles Crest 100, which is held in Wrightwood, California in August. That was last year.
Wow. And then what about you, Layla? Did you run anything major since then?
Haven't done any races. I've just came to most of Andrew's races and just paced them for all of them.
Oh, nice.
Skunk
All
Ape was
right.
probably
But you're
Fair
coming out and
race
pacing
for a while.
when you pace him, you're pacing a lot of miles though, because he's doing multi-day races and you're out there getting a lot of miles in with him, right?
Yeah, I think the Cocodona, how many miles did I pace you for that in the end?
Yeah, in Cocodona, Layla must have paced 75, maybe 80
Wow.
miles.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Whoa.
5-day period.
Wow.
Good
and then
for
the same
you.
for the Canebrake. I did about 70 miles, I think, in the Canebrake as well.
She's Layla's a
Dang.
good pacer.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just pacing you is going to keep anyone fit, I think.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Doing all
At
these.
least you get to do the race for free.
Nice. There you go.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the especially some races, like you can have a pacer from like mile 10 or something.
Yeah.
It exists, and it's like, well, okay. So if you don't want to pay the race fee and want to see the race, you could just pace the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's what you
Exactly. Do the whole course.
nice. So you this year. What'd you do this year, Andrew? Starting in January.
So the first race of 2025 was we flew out to Arizona to the Arizona Monster 300. So this was like the longest I've ever done, the furthest race. So yeah, that was held just outside Phoenix, and it went all the way south to just 18 miles away from the Mexican border. So yeah, that was the longest race I've done. It worked out 302 miles. Took me over 132 hours to do.
Wow.
It took me a lot longer than I had planned, but yeah, that was it was a long, grueling, hardcore race. But yeah, it was life changing experience, definitely.
Did you see any monsters while you were out there?
No monsters, no. Just see some homeless monsters. Yeah, we've seen a few of them, but no, that was a hard race. It was very long. It was good though. It was pretty hardcore.
You
Maybe when you hallucinate, you might see monsters.
You did see some animals on the route, though. Didn't you see some interesting animals on the route?
We've seen a bobcat. We thought it was a mountain lion at first because it was big, but then we obviously realised it was tail. It wasn't a lion. We've seen lots of deers.
Yeah.
Seen deers.
Surprisingly, I didn't see as many as I thought. Like, across Florida, you've seen so much more animals.
Oh yeah,
we've
we
seen a
have
few,
deer
like you
all up
say,
in this bitch.
deers.
Wow. Well, congratulations on your finish at Arizona Monster. I mean, that's and Cocodona as well. I mean, those are both really
Both amazing races
really
to
difficult
do.
races.
So how'd you feel doing the race as an inaugural event? Was it well put together? Do you feel like it was like they were tripping around a lot because they weren't prepared, or did they have it really well prepared being the first year? How do you think they did with that race?
So that was the whole reason I signed up for the race, because it was the first year. I knew that as it being a first year, if you look at the history in every race, there's always going to be some difficulties in the first year because we've got nothing to compare it to, no previous years. That's exactly why I wanted to sign up for the race, because I knew I wanted to be the guinea pig. I wanted to test the race out myself, and yeah, there was some tough situations in there, but I knew to myself that if I was going to pay the money to sign up for the race, I wasn't going to quit regardless what was going to happen anyway. So I think as I look at a race is no matter how it's set up, it's all down to yourself. You got to take accountability, and regardless if there's some mess ups in the race or whatnot, you got to take accountability and work it out for yourself. But it was a crazy race.
Did you have a cool buckle?
We did get a cool buckle. Let me have a look in my bag. I should have it here for you.
Nice.
Everything in his house is right behind his back. So
well,
he's just got to reach around.
Kitchen sink. Hold on, let me get you the kitchen sink. Oh, do you want to see? You
got to go to the bathroom. Wait a minute. Let's go
let me
back
get my
to
toilet. It's fine. Oh, that's cool.
There's a
Yeah.
buckle right there.
Very cool.
And you'll like this one. Look what else I've got in the car. Joe will know this.
I think I know what he's going for.
Head of an alligator.
No.
Oh,
It doesn't smell like it used to, does it?
man, that smelled so bad.
Coming off it, it's horrible.
Oh,
It looks like the squirrels might have got at its nose a little bit or something for being outside.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, because it was in the back of Joe's truck for the entirety of
Across
his
Florida.
across Florida.
And it was smelling so bad.
Oh, yeah.
It was rotten and it was great.
I'm surprised you kept it, to be honest with you.
Well, I had to have a reason for them to come back and see me. You know, Stacy and I have adopted Andrew and Layla. They're like our kids.
Oh, okay.
So, whenever they do decide to move to the States, we're gonna be their sponsor family.
I see.
And so they're just ours.
Okay.
You know, so
Cool.
I told you, Joe. I will come back and I will collect the alligator. And what did I do?
you came back and got the alligator head.
We drove 2,000 miles from Phoenix, Arizona to come and see you, and we we got the alligator's head, and it's
That's
with
it.
us now.
That's
Nice.
It made me laugh. As we parked up to your house, it was still in the same spot.
A year later, it's still in the same spot. Oh, it's so funny.
Like we never left.
That's right.
I know
That's
it
right.
did. It did feel like when they came in the house, like they'd just been there the whole time. So it was a nice reunion. I love these guys. They are so wonderful. Great part of our family.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
it's such a great time.
Layla, I do want to talk a little bit about your first 100 miles. So
Yeah,
congratulations
because you guys
to you.
came all these 2,000 miles here for a very fun reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do.
besides
Yeah.
seeing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides seeing me.
Besides, I mean, yeah, no, that's afterthought, Joe. They really came here to race.
Oh, yeah. Well, there just happened to be a race going on when they were here.
Yeah, in our backyard.
In our backyard.
Yeah. So tell us, how was
Exactly.
the Skunk Ape 100 for you?
I absolutely loved it. You know, like I've been wanting to do a 100-mile race for ages, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really plan it out. Andrew just kind of surprised me with it. How long before did you surprise me with it?
Yeah,
Like,
we
10 days, 2
we
weeks
used
before.
your WTF discounts, and we
There you go.
we signed Layla up to it like a few maybe a week or two before the race. I was like,
Oh.
if we sign up, you've got to do it, haven't you? So
It was his thank you present for crewing him for the Monster 300.
Yeah.
Here's your 2 days of suck for helping me.
Nice.
So yeah, honestly, it couldn't have been any better. I really enjoyed it, the whole race. I was quite nervous coming into it because I don't really sign up for races for myself, so I just didn't really know how to expect it all to plan out and like what the aid stations are going to be like and if I could like eat the food there and everything. But everything went so perfect.
Okay, so why wouldn't you be able to eat the food?
Couldn't be any better because I'm fussy. I don't eat like
Fussy.
I just didn't know what there was going to be there. I don't eat like I don't eat like certain biscuits. I don't eat pork. I don't eat like watermelon. So I was just thinking if there's no watermelon, I'm going to be like, yeah, messed up. But there was everything there at each aid station.
Nice. Yeah, every time we saw you, you looked so happy. You were just like so happy to be out there and you were just cheerful. So we were really happy to see you come through.
Yeah. She looked fresh.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought I was thinking maybe like 25 miles in, I was probably going to start feeling a bit more hurt because I didn't train loads coming up to it.
Yeah.
But I felt really good. It was only until the night time. It was when I was struggling, but I think it was because I was more scared of anything, with it being
Yeah.
with like going into like the woods. So I was like demanding Stacy to come.
Yeah,
I felt
Stacy.
so bad.
Shout out to Stacy. I mean, how many miles did she end up pacing you?
24.
Wow.
Yeah. So she did 18 on the first go around, then came back a couple of hours later. No, she did 17 and a half at the first go around, and then came back out and did like another 7 miles with her.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, she
Towards the finish.
I was impressed
Also
with her as well.
Called her out for like the hardest part as well. I called her out for the what's the
berm,
sands?
the berm 2.0.
Berm 2.0.
But the funny thing was,
I think it was like 2 a.m.
oh, it was like so.
Oh, man.
So we went and laid down to take a little nap, and I thought Stacy would probably, she's never really ran trails.
No.
like I mean, she the most she's ever done trails is she did the Lambridge 5K,
Yep.
which is a fairly easy, non-technical trail run that we host in November, and so that's like the longest she'd ever ran. It's the only trail race she'd ever done, and so I'm like, oh, Stacy. Maybe she can catch the road section, back to Lambridge or something with you, or, maybe we can jump in to go to Pruitt. So we were resting. I'm like, okay, we're going to wake up at this time. And then we were just starting to get up and like get a call from Jeff Iosa.
Okay.
So, and at the same time, Layla's starting to text Stacy, and they are at the Ross Prairie aid station. And she's like, I need you now.
Oh, shit.
I could really use you now. So Jeff was trying to convince Layla to go out into the berm with him and
young Joe.
young Joe Miller.
Nice.
And I don't think Layla was having none of that.
That's so funny.
No. I just came out of the woods and I was thinking that I was going to see Stacy, and I was like, oh, where's Stacy and Joe? And they're like, oh, he's not here. And I got confused which aid station you're meeting me at. So I was like, oh no, I needed to come back in because I was too scared to go back into the water. And then they were saying they'll come like join me to go back in, but I just thought they might be too fast. I wouldn't be able to keep up with them. So I was like, no, I'm waiting here for Stacey. I'm not moving.
That's so funny.
So we were going to meet them at Highway 200.
Oh.
And so after she did the berm, but so she wanted Stacy.
Okay.
And so we made it over there. I was worried that she would wait too long for us to get there, but it wasn't too bad. She got a little bit of rest, and she had plenty of time still for the course. It wasn't impacting her ability to finish.
Sure.
So Stacy gets there, and again, Stacy's never really ran trail, and she takes on the most difficult part of the trail with Layla. So they head out, and I think almost immediately they got lost for a second going out through the berm.
Yeah. You walked us out, and the second you left us, me and Stacey just took the wrong turn straight away.
Oh, no.
I think we went maybe a half mile, maybe at the most, the wrong direction until I realized.
Well, and then the thing is that race is already 106 miles as it is.
Yeah, it's already long.
I know.
But no, they got through the berm, and I went and got them some Crappuccino, that instant hot chocolate cappuccino you get from the gas station.
You know what? I have no problem with that. You know what? We didn't get to make any aid station mochas.
Well, the great thing about that stuff, it's just sugar.
It's just sugar
and caffeine. It does have coffee in it, but it's instant, so it just tastes like hot chocolate.
Yeah. I'd drink it right now.
Heck yeah.
I would have one. I'd love a mocha from Ola right
Has
now.
anybody else been like, so I don't know about you guys, but like if I feel like I haven't ran a race in a while and I haven't got that aid station experience, I make aid station food for dinner at my house. Like I made ramen noodles with mashed potatoes in a friggin' 1 cup. Just pour instant mash in there, and I'm just like stirring it around.
I need my nighttime misery meal.
I know. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, just go fucking run a race instead of eating aid station food on my couch.
So Stacy, so I'm sitting there at Highway 200 road crossing, waiting for Stacy and Layla to come through, and I get a call from Jeff Iosa.
Yeah.
And he's like, Joe Miller says he's going to quit when he gets to Highway 200 crossing.
No.
So I told Nicole, I said, Joe Miller's getting ready to come in here, and he says he's quitting. I said, we can't let him do that. And so me and Nicole went to go to badger Joe Miller when he came in, and got him to at least leave and head out towards Pruitt. And around the same time, Stacy and Layla came in, and we sat out there and gave some encouragement to everyone. I mean, Layla didn't need no encouragement. She looked so good.
He looked really good. He really did.
So good. And
I was enjoying myself. I was really enjoying it. The whole race, it was just so fun. I felt like on a quest.
Yeah, nice. She's like Zelda.
Dun, 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 dun.
You guys know the music, so that's so great.
I mean, we were that age.
Yeah, I played Zelda a little bit.
I have a Legend of Zelda tattoo.
Yeah, you do.
Probably never seen it. Oh, yeah, you have.
I have seen you from head to toe, girl.
That's true.
That's funny.
So Stacy did Pruitt and back to 200 with you, so she did like the most difficult part of that race, really, with you. So I mean, as my wife, I was just really proud of her that she went out.
Did good.
But she absolutely, she did not want to disappoint you, and she wanted to be there with you. Mama
pushed me so well.
Yeah,
good.
She's a fast walker too.
Yeah,
he is. Like, I was trying to run, and then when we'd walk, I couldn't even keep up with it. Because it was like one section was like single. So she was walking behind me, and her feet was like catching onto the back of my feet.
She was like nipping at your heels, like, all right,
I got to keep moving. That's funny.
So as you were coming back into Highway 200 from Pruitt after you did the turnaround and come back, my goal, I mean, the next task I had was to get Andrew, who had just finished his race, to get him out to pace you. Andrew, man, I'll tell you what, I had you wasn't really feeling about going out there, but she made it a point to let me know that he better come out here. He owes me this. You were going to be in the dog pound if you did not go out and pace her.
Yeah, it's like I say, if I say I'm going to do something, I'll make sure that I get it done regardless if I'm feeling up for it or not. But yeah, I think I finished it maybe just after 5 a.m. and then I had to drive from the finish line to was it
To Ross Prairie, where we left your van. Yeah.
Ross Prairie. And I was thinking
It's a
to
long
myself,
drive,
I told you this, when I drove there, it felt like it took ages to drive there, and I was thinking to myself, I've got to run back now. And I was like disabled while driving my car. I was all stiff.
It is the most beat up I have ever seen Andrew look.
Nice.
Like he well, you know, and you really raced that race, didn't you, Andrew? I mean, that
Yeah, you
was
pushed hard.
You really pushed hard on that thing.
You led that thing for like 90 some
miles.
miles. Yeah.
Coming off fresh off a 300.
Yeah, I was feeling quite good coming into the race, even though I'd done the 300 2 weeks prior to the race. I felt good, but like as the race went on later in the race, I started feeling it in the the fatigue from the previous race.
I could see that.
So like I say, I was holding first place until I think it was mile 93, and then Shae just came past me and just like smoked past me, and like I say, I kept trying to push on, but I couldn't hang on any further, and that was it. Yeah, and he beat me. Yeah. So
what was going through your mind?
Maybe next year I can win.
Like when you guys were like neck and neck, like side by side, and you guys were like all out running, or you were like sprinting, right? Like you were just like pushing yourself really hard to try to hold on to first.
He looked fresher than me, put it that way. He looked better than me. So I wouldn't say I was full on sprinting. I won't call it sprinting. I probably felt like I was sprinting, but I wasn't.
Well, I don't know if you had.
I think you can call it sprinting at that point, but yeah, like I say, I was pretty cooked at that point.
Yeah,
and,
I bet.
That was all I had really, and I kept moving after it, but I couldn't regain that first position spot. No.
Yeah, we were listening to all of the chatter in our group chat, all the aid stations where you guys were coming through, and like when you were there, and like what your position was, and we were just like so glued to it, and it was like
it was a real race.
So excited! It's like, oh man, like he's in this position. Oh, he held on to it.
Well, Tyler was he was in that crew chat, or in the aid station chat because he'd run an aid station, and then he was also crewing Shae at the end.
Yeah, at the end.
So then we had that.
It was fun to have a race for a minute there, like a real race.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you had a chance to listen to the podcast where we interviewed Shae, but we did interview Shae, and we talked about that moment between you guys. And he was about 30 minutes behind you whenever he got to Highway 200 and started hitting that paved bike path. And he knew he was going to do well there in that section, but he caught up to you about Lambridge, I think. And then he ended up finishing about 20 minutes ahead of you. So he made up about 50 minutes of time during that 10-mile section.
Yeah, he definitely stepped it up, and obviously he ramped it up, and he wanted it more and performed better at that time. Yeah.
Well, you started to say it just a few minutes ago, though. You do have next year to come back and get your redemption.
Yeah, it's 2026.
There you go.
We'll be here.
Yeah.
Work harder, get more miles in, and I'll be back here. Why not?
So you raced. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kevin.
I was just going to ask, like, what your training looked like. Coming off this, do you have anything between now and Badwater?
10 miles a day.
Yeah. So like I say, I've took a bit of time to recover from that race. So usually I bounce back pretty well, but I was pretty beat down because, like I say, I went quite hard in the race. So, like I say, I'm just building my mileage back up now, starting to feel a bit better. I'm pretty heat acclimated. And then it's June the 6th. I've got San Diego 100.
Okay.
That'll be my last big race. That'll be my last big race before Badwater. So I'll be going to I'll be driving from Phoenix. I'll be staying around there. Drive to San Diego, do the San Diego 100, and then spend the rest of the time. I'm going to go to Death Valley, spend some time in the desert, as much time as I can in the desert, and just get as much heat acclimated to the dry desert heat.
Shouldn't take much with that metal van he's living in with no air condition. Heat acclimation should happen quick.
That tin can.
Yeah, don't let him cook you, Layla.
Be too prepared.
I heard that race in San Diego. I heard that was a real trekking pole race. Like there's a lot of elevation in that race. So
a lot of climbing, yeah.
So that should be exciting.
It was more logistically, it just made sense. I was trying to find a race, not too close to Badwater, but like a nice bit of time where I can peak, get that 100-mile race in there, and then give myself a little bit of time to freshen up, but bank a good race before as well.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it looks like it's about 12,000 feet of gain for the San Diego, and Badwater has 14,000. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and here I am
yeah, so
climbing
I
on
think
my
it'd be good
treadmill.
you could go out. You could go out west with them.
You want to get a van, Shae?
Yeah, no, I got
You want to live in a 1999 van for
no, I'm
the
good.
summer?
Nope, I have a home.
Layla could tell
I
you
have
what.
cats.
Layla could tell you the joys of peeing in a bucket every day.
Oh, sweet. You got a pecan?
Oh god. Yeah, I'm
Do you
trying to
know-
block it out with my shoulders as we speak, so you don't see it in the background. I hid it in the corner.
She's not real fond of the bucket. I can guarantee you that.
I mean, I don't think I've heard from Arizona Monster people. They weren't happy with buckets either.
I mean, I heard that too.
So I do want to rewind a little bit. So you finished up your race, Andrew. So you came back out to pace Layla for that 10-mile section back to Lambridge from 200. How did that go for you guys?
Well, I probably wasn't that much help really doing it.
No, you did help.
I was pretty cooked anyway, so I was like say I paced Layla 10 miles, but most of the time Layla was pretty much ahead of me anyway. I was trying to catch up with her, and when we hit the 10-mile point, Layla carried on. Stacey jumped in and you went to the finish and finished. She finished in 31 hours and 46 minutes.
When I got to that turnaround aid station and I heard that Andrew finished the race, I got on the phone to you and I was like, yeah, well done that you finished. Now come join me. I think you just about got into the van to try and have a sleep, and I got you straight back out again.
I had to get my miles in anyway, so I'd rather get the miles in on the course anyway than anywhere else. So I was just happy to pace Layla anyway.
Yeah, I think at that point, that 10-mile section, it was right in the middle of was it what time was it?
So it was around 9 a.m.
Yeah, it was the heat was right on yeah, and that was probably the main point of that race when I did start to feel a bit rough, and because I was just walking, I just didn't know what was going on. I was walking like falling asleep almost. So it did help a lot just having Andrew there just walking with me and just keeping me knowing what I'm doing.
So even though you're a fussy eater, what was your favorite thing you ate during the race?
Okay, watermelon, and then when I seen you two on the last turnaround, them cinnamon sticks.
Oh, French toast sticks.
French toast sticks.
French toast sticks. That was it.
Yeah.
I had literally every aid station. I ate watermelon, pineapple, and then French toast sticks. And what else was there? There was something else.
Did you have any Kevin's burgers?
I had one burger and a quesadilla.
Yeah.
I can't remember where the quesadilla was from, but the burgers were good.
Yep.
I gotta tell you about Layla's pack.
No.
Layla's pack kind of reminded me of Shae's pack here at Cross Florida 200. So Layla had everything but the kitchen sink in her bag. She wanted to make sure that she had she was debating on whether she needed a warm shirt for a night or not. She had she had extra shirt in there. She had extra clothes. She had lots of food, lots of drinks in there. So I was trying to convince her to lighten this bag, and so I'm like, hey Layla, let's just go through here and get a couple of things you don't need because you've been running for a while.
Those are her emotional support items.
This pack must have weighed 20 pounds.
Exactly.
It must have weighed 20 pounds with the water and everything she was carrying. So she went through it and she gave me a little Ziploc bag to lighten it up with 2 cereal bars and one other little snack. It must have weighed 3 ounces of food that she removed from their pack and to lighten it up.
Crispy bars.
That's so funny.
Those weigh nothing.
Didn't know what to expect. It worked out perfect. All the aid stations are 6 miles apart, so that helped so much. But because Andrew's last race, the Monster 300, some of them are 20-mile sections,
Yeah.
and I was just used to just throwing so much in my bag for any sort of incident. So I just had a long sleeve, a vest top, and a little t-shirt, and then I had loads of cereal bars, gels, everything in it.
20.
What to expect.
I guarantee you that vest weighed 20 pounds.
That's great.
I'm like, you could run so much lighter if you just took some of this stuff out of your bag.
But you're not thinking at that point.
Yeah.
You're just doing. You're going through the motion. you know?
Yeah.
You're just like, what if what if?
Yeah. Well, she carried it all through the entire race. I mean, I'm sure she has some strong shoulders from carrying that heavy pack.
Not only did you finish your
I tried
race,
to make it tougher.
yeah. So not only did you finish your race, what place did you come in?
Second female.
Yeah.
What an accomplishment for your first 100 miler
Yeah.
to finish it as a second place female for that race.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was so happy. I didn't even realize really. Stacey was saying it to me that I might be coming in second, and I was thinking maybe like fourth or fifth because I've seen so many different women come through the switchback things. I didn't really realize until like the last end, coming towards the end of it, and I was like, I just didn't expect it really. So I was made up when I found out.
Nice. That's awesome. We're so happy for the both of you to finish second place and be a part of our family here and just enjoy our trails.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And so many people drop down.
Yeah.
And so you have to realize, like, and my question is, you get done with that first 50, right? And probably you're already feeling it a little. And you have to, you actually have the choice to drop down and be a 50-mile finisher. So what did you have in your mind that had you go like, okay, I'm going back out? Because a lot of people decided not to go back out. How did you make that decision?
I think because the longest race I've done before this was 100K, which is like 62 miles or something. Yeah, I just felt like if I was going to drop at 50, I'd felt like stupid to do that if I know that I've ran further before. And like, plus when I came into mile 50, I felt quite good. Like I was fine to run back out anyway at that point. So there's no thought of me thinking to drop at that point.
Nice.
Yeah, she had a really respectable finish of the first 50 miles. It was real. She had a really good time on that.
Yep.
And she came in just smiling and talking and having.
Hey, you look great.
She looked good.
You did. You looked great the whole day. So that's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So
just the nighttime freaked me out.
Well, I will tell you, one of those things, like it sounds like there's bears in the woods by the way the sounds are happening out there. Usually it's like a squirrel. For some reason, a squirrel can make as much noise as like a full family of bears. No joke.
Yeah, they do make a lot of noise.
well,
They're very
even a
noisy.
little armadillo or a deer walking through the woods, it just makes so much noise. Sound travels when it's really quiet out there at night.
Yeah. At one point, I was like, probably like a kilometer away from one of the aid stations, and I seen like two sets of eyes glowing up, looking at me, and I didn't have a clue what it was, and it absolutely freaked me out. So I actually sprinted to the next aid station, and that was when I was thinking, okay, I need Stacey at the next point. And then the following aid station was then when I was calling Stacey, because I was just thinking, I don't want to be in there on my own. I've got no business being in this woods by myself now.
Now,
So were the eyes close to the ground?
So you know the little glow up marks that you had?
our
to
little
follow the
reflectors.
colour? The reflectors. I was looking at that, and they were right beside it, like two. Like,
Deer.
do you think that, like, yeah, probably maybe deers? But at the time, I was thinking it could have been, I don't know, something.
Could have been
scary.
anything. Could have been a skunk
There's a
ape.
skunk ape, man.
Ready to carry you away, make you his skunk ape bride.
Could have been Joe.
Could have been Joe. Don't eat these.
Look at this cat. He's eating.
Right?
He's
Don't
eating your
eat the-
people food.
Don't eat the pretzels.
So you guys run a lot of different areas. I mean, most of your ultras, it seems like, have been within the U.S., not really out. So you come here to do most of your ultras. What did you think about the Florida ultra running community versus other places where you've ran, and the way this race was supported? Did you guys have a good experience with that?
Yeah, definitely. Every single person at the aid station was so lovely, and I didn't know until you told me that a lot of people at the aid station do ultras themselves and are
Yeah.
runners. So it makes sense now, like how they knew like how to help you so much. Like, can't remember her name unfortunately, but there was some woman, and I was having bad chafe all around my sports bra, and I never know how to like deal with that. I just kind of just put Vaseline on it, and she gave me this tape and started taping me up, and it helped me so much throughout the rest of the race.
Where were you at?
But yeah, everyone was so the aid station where you turn back through an aid
That
station.
was our aid station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, I can't remember her name.
It might have been Susan. Maybe Susan.
Oh, our friend Susan with short hair and glasses.
Was it first trip or second trip?
The first
Oh,
time
okay.
going to
It
it.
could have been. It could have been.
Christy or
Chris and
Shannon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone helped out so much, and like they were like, boosted to keep going and stuff. Every time you got into an aid station, they really wanted to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the volunteers were great. Everyone on the course, and not just the volunteers, but all the people racing everyone was in good spirits, and everyone was giving their best. It was a great atmosphere and great environment to be around. So yeah, it's lots of good people out there.
So let me ask you, Andrew, since you've run so many other ultras and much more very difficult terrain, how did the Skunk Ape race compare to other races you've done, like say some of the bigger Western races you've done? How did it compare as far as the terrain?
So about like the terrain, so like the terrain's better, obviously, on like the East Coast, like in Florida, I think it's definitely better, but it's harder on the West Coast. But I'd say the humidity, that's probably the toughest bit of it. You got the heat in Florida. It's different because obviously it's wet. With the sweat doesn't evaporate, so the heat feels a lot like it sticks on you. So I think the heat's the biggest element of it. The humidity compared to racing on the West Coast where it's dry and it evaporates quicker. I think you definitely got to be more on top of your chafing. In Florida and like in the South, you definitely need more. And your feet, you gotta maintain your feet better because, like I said, they can get pretty cooked pretty easy. But it's just different as well. Just like different conditions. Yeah.
Would you think it would that people would very easily underestimate the difficulty level of races in Florida? Or do you think they are a lot easier than where they are other places?
No, I think, like say, on paper, because obviously you're looking at the elevation.
Yeah, on paper.
There are a lot lots of the races out there, but they're definitely not to be underestimated. No 100-mile race is definitely easy. It's 100-mile races, and 100-mile race is 100-mile race. It's difficult, but to say the heat, especially the heat at nighttime. But it didn't really drop as much as well. So it
was so cold. We were freezing at our aid station.
Yeah. These people these two get cold easy though. They ran yesterday on the causeway in Tampa.
Yeah.
And it was 79 degrees and they were talking about how cold it was.
Well,
I was like, it's freezing, and so I pull up the weather app and it's like 78.
Let's roll into it. Let's roll into our run.
Obviously I'm trying to train for Badwater. And we were going to Tampa for a very fun reason. So we figured out, let's go ahead and run the Courtney Campbell Causeway. And it's a very popular pedestrian bike kind of trail. And it goes over the Courtney Campbell Causeway from Tampa to Clearwater.
So basically you're just running above the ocean.
8 miles.
Yeah, the whole way.
We drove that actually a few weeks ago. It was crazy traffic. Yeah, I know. We know what you mean.
Yeah. So we decided, because I know I've done it during the Tampa 100. I used to skate it often, and usually it's like a sunny hellscape that it's just hot, right? So I was like, okay, this is exactly what I need. We'll do it in the heat of the day. This will be perfect. Yeah, we started at about noon and expected, to go out and then back. And it was hot. It was warm. It was warm on the out.
It was like about 90.
Yeah. So it was
about
warm.
85, 90-ish.
Yeah, probably about 85.
Yeah.
Feels like 90 something, and it was kind of slightly overcast a little bit, but.
Yeah, obviously once we got to the turnaround, I feel like for me, obviously we did the beer marathon, and this is kind of what I would consider my first real long run since my surgery. Because the beer marathon, we stopped, we sat down, we rested, we drank some beer and we kept going. So I feel like from a continuous perspective, that was definitely my longest run to date. So for me, the first 4 or 5 miles, fine. Shae had to slow me down. She's like, we're going too fast.
I was like, I'm trying to stick to my all day pace, please.
Yes. So I slowed down, but by the time we get to mile 8, I had not eaten a lot of food. So I was kind of feeling kind of icky at that point.
Yep.
But we went to a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, we went to a 7-Eleven. I'm like, I'm getting a Slurpee as soon as we get in here. Gotta get my Slurpee. gets a lot of water.
Yeah, we did. We sat on some milk crates.
Milk crates right by the trash can.
Yeah, we hung out by the trash can. It was great.
Got our Slurpees, got some food in us, and then
the temperature dropped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we start heading back, and like we're like, oh look, way over there where we're going, it's pouring.
rain.
You can just see how bad the storm is.
That's
we're
funny
seeing,
about Florida. You can see it raining across the street.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
dry where you're at.
yeah, and so we can see like exactly where we're going is just getting dumped on.
Yeah.
There's all this lightning in the
Yeah.
distance, and we're like, oh boy.
Yeah,
And then probably
about
With, like,
3 or 4 miles.
3 or 4 miles to go. It's like as soon as we crossed, for some reason, as soon as we crossed into Hillsborough County,
That's right.
it went wham and got cold, and
like
we're just
15
like,
degrees
and of
difference.
course, like we're soaking wet because it's Florida, you don't dry off, and so then we're just like, oh, it's cold. There's
Yeah.
like a breeze, and it's 78 degrees, and
It sounds lovely to me.
I mean, it wouldn't have been bad had we not been soaking wet.
yeah.
I love running the rain. I love running when it's cool.
So we only got a tiny little sprinkle. We really didn't get rained on
really.
at all.
Yeah.
But we went back. We finished our 16 miles and
Cool.
hung out and took a shower and ate some food and
Yeah.
Then we went
Then
to
we
the
went-
strip club.
So tell us about your 40 before 40.
So I think I've talked about it on here.
Yeah, you
before.
gotta talk about it again.
Yeah, so if you go to my website, shaebay.com, and go to my other adventures, I do have my 40 before 40 list posted on there. And one of my 40 before 40 items is go to a strip club. I've never been to a strip club. That just wouldn't be something that I would do. And so that was on the list. And our friend Laura Bradley, she designed the Tampa 100.
Yeah.
She was saying like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if I did a strip club run?
I mean, she's been talking about it for a couple of years, but like she never really made it to fruition until this year. So we started, we kind of reached out to her saying, hey, we should really get this together, get this going.
Well, I think what her thing was is that both of us were saying, okay, what's the date?
Yes.
Can we mark this? What is the date that this run is going to happen
Yes.
so we can put it in our calendars?
Yes. Yeah. So it came to fruition. There was probably about 8 of us out there?
I think so.
8 or 9 of us out there.
Yeah.
There was 9. There was 9 of us actually.
There was because
Yeah.
they had to count
Had
the
to
head
count
count.
and
Yeah.
give us our little wristbands.
So it started out at this strip club called The Dollhouse.
Very nice.
The Dollhouse, yes. And so we went to
Dollhouse, that's like a chain of
It is.
of
Yeah. They're
strip
all
clubs,
over.
because there's one in Chicago.
There is.
is it the with two
the
E's?
the
is.
one that I've been to was the Dollhouse in Chicago.
There is a chain.
Yeah.
There's some in there's one in Austin.
It's like a McDonald's.
Oh yeah, we'll go. I'll go there later.
He's gonna go there later.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Or it might be the sound.
He's getting kicked out of the van in Austin.
Oh, you're getting kicked out of the van? Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta sleep on the ground, bro.
That's a van house.
He slept on the ground before. He's fine.
I'll take my chances. So anyways, we went to the dollhouse.
Yep. We ran by a place called Scores.
Yeah.
So
Mons
let's
Venus.
see, went to Mons Venus, and so of course one of the really cool things is that we actually started. It's a history tour and
Yeah.
like an informational tour. So Laura Bradley runs Florida running tours.
Yep.
And so what she's doing is she's running and educating people, and so she does this like around Tampa, all like Ybor, all these different sites she knows about, and then can cater a tour towards your interest.
Yeah.
And just in case you're interested in strip clubs, she knows a lot of history about strip clubs.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
So-
pretty neat. I mean, I learned a lot just on the tour itself. Obviously I learned a lot about boobs.
Yeah.
As well.
Not you
they
did learn,
exist.
That they
you learned
exist.
more about naked people.
I mean, I knew not
No,
about
I think we learned more about naked people last weekend,
That's
to be honest.
Yeah.
Or
And-
people dancing naked.
that's true.
Yeah. Yep. So,
history
the
of it.
first stop was Mons Venus.
Yeah.
And so we got this really cool history of how this came to fruition. The owner of the club,
Yeah.
his
I mean, but he got arrested 5 times in one day.
for operating a strip club.
Yes. Yeah. So it's pretty wild. Like
Yeah.
just hearing the whole story.
And his wife became like a bail bondswoman.
just so they can get the strippers out
bail out the
bail
dancers.
faster. Like it's unreal.
Like-
It's
Oh my-
Yeah,
the
so
story's
fighting all
wild.
like the obscenity laws and everything like that, and fighting against the system.
That's interesting.
Oh my gosh, I was
because
just like,
this is the same city where they used to sell hot dogs in the corner streets with women dressed up in thong bikinis.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the Clearwater, Tampa, St. Pete area for like during the early 90s, that was a big thing. Like there were women in string bikinis, like thong bikinis, would stand on at the intersections.
Maybe you have told me this before.
Yeah, I think so.
And they would,
Okay.
and they had these little mobile hot dog stands. They would sell hot dogs out on the street.
I think you've told me about this thing that you really want to go experience again.
Well,
wants-
they don't
he
do
wants
it
to get
anymore.
some-
They,
I know.
They did make it illegal.
You know, I'm pretty
eventually.
sure that we can ask Joe Fuller to get in a string bikini and sell you a cold hot dog.
He would just give me a hot dog.
Yeah, you would. So we did Mons Venus first, and
Yep.
we didn't go in. It only included going into 2 of the clubs. So we went out. We were just doing, learning the history.
Yep.
And the next stop was
2001.
2001, A Space Odyssey. No. 2001 just Odyssey.
Yeah, it's a 2001 Odyssey nude.
Nude. Yeah. So it's a full nude strip club.
Yeah, no
Full nude.
no food, no alcoholic beverages, but you can go next door and buy it and bring it in.
You
Weird-
can't. You can't bring it in.
You can. You
I
can bring
thought
it in.
You can drink it and you can put it in a water bottle.
You can pour it in a water bottle
Yeah.
and then bring it in.
Yeah. So they're like, oh yeah, you guys can always go next door and get some drinks, and they do sell Red Bulls and
do.
non-alcoholic beer.
Yes.
So and water.
Yeah.
So I got a water.
There was one single stripper there.
There was So
Was she single or was she just by herself?
she was just by herself. So
might have
the tour started pretty early. It started at 6, so that by the time we got to 2001, where we learned about, so they've got this like spaceship-y thing right outside.
Yeah,
and so we learned about
Futura
this.
home.
Yeah, so we learned about this whole history of the Futura home spaceship thing that's back behind there
and it's on the roof.
on the roof. Yeah,
And it's a VIP room.
yes.
So if you go in there, you got to
You can
pay
go
like
up into the-
buku bucks
to get into the
this.
spaceship.
And I don't know what goes on
In the spaceship?
in the champagne room, but I'm pretty sure it's sex.
I thought you were going to make like a clever entendre.
Oh, no.
Like, I
No,
thought you
no.
were going to make
He
like
just said what it was.
No.
a space theme. Like, I bet
No.
you're going out of this world, and you're like, it's sex.
That sounds way better. Ack.
Oh yeah, so they had.
The entire
speaking
thing was
of ack
space
ack
themed.
ack, obviously space themed, and they had one of the like a giant prop from
Mars Attack.
Mars Attacks.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, the
So
little the
cool.
brain thingy on
Yeah,
top.
I was like, we're going in. We're just like.
I think
ack,
we might
ack,
have a
ack.
picture of that, actually.
Yeah, we do. So we actually got to take a picture in that club
The
because
stripper took our picture.
the stripper took our picture. But we get in there, and she gets on stage.
She was a cheerleader.
She was dressed as a cheerleader, yes. And so she was the only one on the floor then. And it's like, I have a lot of ones. I have a lot of money to give away.
How many ones did you have?
I have I had 200 ones.
$200
$1
bills.
And
Go
I
ahead.
had $25 bills.
And 25 $5 bills.
No, 20.
$25 bills.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's $100 in fives and
Yeah.
$200 in singles.
Yes.
That's so many boobs.
So many, yeah.
Well, anyway, so she starts, doing her thing, taking off her clothes. Luckily, one of the
push
people.
the button on you.
What, of this one?
She's taking off her clothes.
So one of our people that was with us is like a burlesque performer.
Yes.
And so she was like nice, a little good hype crew for
Yeah.
us. So she got us like, all right, we're hyped. This is fun. So
There were
that was
3
fun.
strip club virgins on the tour.
Yep. 2 of them very much so.
Oh, yeah.
Very much so. They were
Shae
very
was
afraid.
very afraid.
They were very afraid.
Shae was not afraid.
I was not afraid. No.
No.
I've seen naked people before. But yeah, so it was like full nude. I was like, okay. And then they're like, yeah, it's going to be a while before the next lady comes out.
At least an hour.
Yeah. And so we're just like,
We're
well,
not hanging
okay.
out for an hour.
So then we go down to Wing House.
Yep.
And we learn history of Wing House. I didn't know this. And you guys might not. So it's a chain. Wing House is a chain. I'm sure there's one in Austin. And the people the waitresses are like in lingerie. There's lingerie Fridays. So they actually are legit in like lingerie and stuff and like thongs. Mm-hmm. I'm like, and then I see, like children eating with their parents. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know this was.
Children are allowed in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This was what
Yeah,
this
it's
is
a
what
restaurant.
this is what Hooters was like there in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Hooters actually sued them, and then they lost their lawsuit and actually had to pay Wing House like $1 million for the lawsuits.
Huh.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
Hooters tried to sue them because they're like, "Oh, you're capitalizing on us using sexy women."
Well,
Yeah.
we too can use sexy women.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're putting them in thongs, not in little shorty shorts.
I mean, that's why we have WTF podcast. I mean, Shay's sexy woman.
So
We did try talking to Shay to get on the pole, by the way.
They did. They made an attempt.
We did a couple of times.
Yeah.
But you didn't swing on the pole?
I couldn't get on the pole. They wouldn't allow it.
Oh.
You don't think I would have got if I'd had the
I don't
opportunity?
know.
I would have
think
gotten on that
first
pole.
place, if the next stripper was an hour,
I could have gotten.
you
on the pole.
could have got on the pole.
Oh, they probably would have let me.
They would have been
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah, they would have let me.
yeah, that's fine.
But poles are so hard. Have either of you guys ever done? Damn it!
The right ones are anyhow.
Hey,
Well, I walked straight into that.
you walked straight into a hard pole.
Well, anyway, so I don't know if you guys have ever tried like pole fitness. Do you guys have that over? You guys have that.
I don't really plan on either.
No.
No.
All right.
Okay, my dare to you guys is try it. Look up a pole fitness class. So what it is you do, it's not necessarily like, yes, you're going to like, kind of walk around the pole like that, but it takes so much strength
Yeah.
to get yourself on a pole. It is unreal.
Yeah, it does.
Like, but no,
I got it all flustered, Joe.
So I've taken 2 pole fitness classes, and I was wrecked after that. Just total DOMs. You have to have so much core strength and so much arm strength to literally be able to like lift yourself up there.
Yeah. They used to have a program like maybe 10 years ago or so. You ever heard this one? Pole dancing for Jesus.
What? No. What? Are you serious?
Yeah,
right
there
now?
was like a religious group of people that were like pole dancing for fitness. Yeah, that's called pole.
Well, I know pole fitness.
Yeah,
That's like
it was pole dancing for Jesus.
Oh man. Dude.
Yeah, you got to look that up. Yeah.
Pole dancing for Jesus. Oh my gosh, this monthly pole dancing class happens on Sundays and is set to Christian music.
It's in Texas.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Let's check it out later.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I don't know if you're seeing the same result I am. However, it says, what does the Bible say about dancing for Jesus? And it says Psalms 149:3 says, let them praise his name with dancing.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the slogan. A pole fitness for Jesus gets Christian women's to spin without sin.
I love
very
it.
funny.
I love it.
Oh man. That's
So,
good.
what's going on with you guys? So we got you preparing for Badwater.
Joe,
No.
we're not done with strip club.
Are
run.
you not done with that?
Heck no. We got so much more to talk
We're
about,
only
bro.
at the naked lady.
What? I thought you guys were done.
No. Oh, gosh, no.
Okay, so then
Okay.
after that, we leave there. We stop at the Wingstop, and then we run by this club called Penthouse.
Yep.
And during COVID, they set up their parking lot
As the strip club.
as the strip club. Because you
Outside.
couldn't be out inside. You would be outdoors with 6 feet distance.
So they had all these giant curtains
Yup.
up and brought all their leather furniture outside.
Well, I wonder if they were stripping with like mask on.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was that kind of
So for
stuff.
the ugly girls, it works.
But yeah, well, I mean, they wouldn't probably hire them.
Are you kidding?
They're very selective.
There's definitely ugly women out there strip dancing. I'm sure of it. There's got to be.
I mean, I'm sure that's a choice.
That's an
All women,
that's an opinion
shapes,
of
sizes, varieties are available.
Amazing. Yeah.
And someone somewhere loves them all.
that's awful nice you to say that, but it's not true.
That
believe it.
is true.
So after that, ran by the Penthouse real quick.
She's
and
beautiful inside and out.
Yes.
And ended at the Dollhouse.
The dollhouse.
So we actually went in.
That's
this
when the
time.
fun began.
That's when the fun began. So went into this very nice club, very nice looking club. We took our picture there, and then we had ladies on the pedestal dancing.
They were smoke machines were going.
Smoke machines going.
Joe, you would have hated it because they played Unz music the entire time.
Yeah,
It was all
definitely.
Unz music.
They definitely need to be dancing to some yacht rock.
Well, you know what? I was also like, okay, where is the Rat? Why aren't they playing Rat? Why aren't they playing Warrant?
Well, yeah, where's some Big Hairs band?
Where's some Def Leppard?
Yeah, they need some Kiss or
Yeah,
something.
pour some sugar on me.
I guess we accidentally went to a strip club in 2025 and not 1995. That was our mistake.
I will say though that there were quite a few dancers, and I did find I find it a little funny that Shae she chose to tip her dancers based on their athletic ability, which is very, very funny. So depending on how many times they climbed up the pole and spun around in a circle, and if they did like a little flip and like these, strip aerobics and all of these like pole
She
tricks.
rewards fitness.
Yeah, and she was rewarding the
and
fitness
he
level.
didn't tell me. He's like, I noticed you were pulling ones out when they started doing very
when they
like
started doing
athletic
the
things.
athletic things. You're like, oh. And then it was so funny because she'd go up there and it was like she was running an aid station. She was like, good job. Here's dollars. Great work. Here's dollars. And it was like so funny. And I was
I
like,
was telling the strippers, I was like, you guys are doing such a great job.
did you give him a quesadilla too? Like, what the hell?
So complimentary.
I wanted to reward them. They were doing a very good job.
Yep. And then Shae had to get a VIP backroom dance. Mm-hmm. So she had to pick out a stripper to do that. And that was
so
hard.
difficult. Well, because I was like, there was the one that gave Laura
Bradley.
Yeah, she got a lap dance from this one stripper. And then I was like, and then she was so nice. And I'm like, well, I can't get a strip from her, or like I can't get a dance from her. She's just too nice.
You want him to be mean? Is that
No,
what
I
you
don't want
want?
him to be mean,
So you-
but it's like,
So you want to be sub, huh? You want someone to knock you around a little bit.
I would just feel bad because this girl is so nice, and I don't want to have to make her like put her boobs in my face because she's just a nice lady that I would be friends with. Do I want my friends to put their boobs in my face? No.
So you got one of your things knocked off of your 40 before
Yes,
40.
I
Was
sure
was
did.
it everything you thought it would be?
I don't understand why the men weren't more interested in the dancers. There were a bunch
There's
of
a
men
boxing match on.
it was so weird. There were these guys just sitting at this table, right, like, I don't know, 5-10 feet from the pedestal, and they're not even looking at this lady doing all this whoop, 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 whoop.
They weren't there to give them rewards for their exercise.
That's it.
I just don't, like, they were just like not, I don't know. It just blew my mind. It's like there is these very beautiful, well-kept women that have put on all this makeup, these clothes, wearing these death heels,
Yeah, death heels for sure.
and y'all aren't even, yeah.
So what was it really cold inside the room?
It was
Pretty cold. Yeah. One of the strippers I went up to, she had goosebumps.
I mean, because you're in there working out and exercising. Some people are getting hot.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the difference between snowmen and snowwomen?
What?
Snowballs.
That is true. I didn't see any snowballs at the strip club.
So yeah, went and did a private dance. I picked the
There's a kitty. Oh, we're back at
Joey.
Shae's. So, hey, we've been recording over at Kevin's house for a while. Now we're back at Shae's house, and there's cats all over the place again.
yes, yeah,
Calamity.
Yeah.
Anyways, VIP room.
yeah. So picked this one. She had like some gorgeous tattoos. So I was like, yeah, she looks super cool. And so yes, she did have very cool tattoos. We talked about tattoos.
She was very aggressive, Joe.
Yeah.
She put her hand around my throat
Cool.
and pushed me down. And I was like, fuck. What are we
She
doing
didn't do
here?
that to me. She was very nice to me.
Like, what are we doing here?
You look like someone that can be pushed around, I guess.
I mean,
And she went to this and did a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo
Oh, she motorboat
situation.
you?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Good old motorboating.
Yeah, boobies in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fun. 30 minutes in the private room. So
That's not cheap, by the way.
no, it is
30
not.
minutes in a private room is not cheap.
No, it's not.
So
You
there's
could have bought
a couple races.
yeah. Oh, 2 races.
Yeah. There.
Well, no, not 2 races. It depends whose race you're doing.
So
It costs it's like a fourth of Badwater.
Well, there's apparently good money in the sex industry.
That
So,
is true. Sex does sell.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why people do it.
Or aerobics. Aerobics also sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you was able to knock something off your list.
Yeah.
And now the secret's out, the lure's over. Like now you know.
Yeah, and it's just like I still don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
It's not something I do every day.
So
No.
we got Badwater, you guys coming up, and I'm just interested to know, besides Badwater itself, what other races do you guys have planned between now and then? Anything else besides the San Francisco?
So,
No, San Diego.
San Diego.
100. Or the San Diego 100. So that's like the main race I'm doing to that. So I just obviously keep maintaining my daily runs, keep my strength training up, and just like I don't want to race too hard. So usually I'll do more racing than this. But like Badwater is my A race of the year. So like I think it was 2 years ago I done like 8 100-mile races, and then last year I done 3 200-mile races. I'm trying a bit of a different approach this year. I'm gonna do like a bit less races, but try and like maximize the race, and so I'm going to go into it like giving it my best this time. So I'm going to focus as much as I can in the heat and race a bit less, but more focusing like bigger races. That's the goal this time.
So between now and then, what's your weekends looking like? I mean, what are you doing with your time? Well, even weekends. You guys are out there all week. I think about Monday through Friday working folks, but you guys are out there living in the van. So what's your daily activities looking like while you're out there?
So yeah, right now we're in Central Texas. So yeah, basically just running and lifting and eating food all day, every day. That's just how it goes. Yeah, traveling. So like say we're in Texas now, then we're gonna head back into the desert. But yeah, running, lifting, eating food.
Eat that good brisket. Yeah? Lots of brisket.
That good Texas barbecue brisket. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Laundry, lifting, running, eating more food, more laundry. Yeah, and
Are you doing some sightseeing? Got any neat places you want to see, or any places you have seen since you've been out?
So basically, since we left here in Florida, we drove up north. We drove through Alabama, drove through like Louisiana, and that. Like say we've done like Fort Worth, like North Texas. And now we're in Central Texas. Gonna hit the bottom of Texas also. Gonna hit more like South Texas, and after that, like say we're gonna go back in the desert and spend some more time in the mountains. So that's where it's going. I'm gonna start ramping it up and getting that dry heat as well. It's going to be even hotter.
Yeah. Funny thing, I seen a picture of the outline of Texas overlaid over Europe.
Yeah.
And it showed the scale of Texas, of how big it is in comparison to you're covering like multiple countries.
Yeah.
Just inside one state in America. It's a huge place.
So what's your timeline?
My favorite fact is there's more tigers in Texas than there is in the world.
Yes.
More tigers in, yep. Okay, so I'm looking at the Badwater roster, and it's not fair. We need to switch starting times because
you got your start time?
Yeah, I have my start time, and my start time is 9 p.m. and yours is 8 p.m.
So he's starting.
Mine's 8 p.m.
Yeah, you're starting at 8 p.m.
He didn't know that. Apparently now he knows it.
It's even better.
I've been waiting for mine too. Yeah, I want that extra hour, but apparently I don't get that because like there's a hard cutoff that it doesn't matter when your race starts. You have to be at that cutoff.
What time is it? What time is the cutoff?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at my spreadsheet, but I do have that spreadsheet.
The cutoff is it mile 50? So we town pass.
No,
I think
so
it's like midday.
So the mile 50 is 14 hours, but there is another intermediate cutoff that no matter what race you're running, you have to be at that cutoff before that point.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
so it's before the 50 mile.
I was hoping. No, it's after. I was hoping I would have that cutoff. I was just looking to see because I was gonna.
So what's your finish time estimation? What are you trying to shoot for Badwater?
Between 30, obviously the faster the better, but like I'm going for between 35 to 40 hours. That's gonna be my goal. Like
that's good.
So 40 hours, but like depending on how things go, it's definitely gonna. I'm gonna give everything I can. I'm gonna be optimistic with this race as well. Like I'm gonna make the most of it out in the desert. So I've got a good hand going
it's
into
road,
so
right?
35 to 40 hours. Yeah, it's all road. So it's one. We've got an alert on saying there's a child abduction and.
Oh, you got your Amber Alert.
So it's all road. So I'm going for like 35 to 40 hours. And this is the whole point. I'm out here, so I'm making the most of in the desert, in the dry, on the road. So yeah, around 35 to 40 hours is.
Do you have crew?
So I went out last year. I paced it. My friend Tyler from Boulder City.
Nice.
He did it last year, and his race went pretty well. He had a good race. But like I say, I'm coming for this year. I'm gonna make the most of all the opportunities I've got.
So Layla is, become a very experienced crew person. She knows how to crew and pace you, and she spent a lot of time with you. But I'm assuming she'll probably captain a lot of what's going on with you. But do you have any other crew or pacers lined up to come out and help you for this race?
Yes, I've got my good friend Darren from Mesa, Arizona. He's going to be the crew chief for this race. So he's helped me out in Arizona Monster 300, helped me out in Cocodona 250. He's a great crew chief. So he'll be driving us, and he'll be helping us out.
Is that your other bearded friend? Is that your other bearded friend? The one that's
bearded Arizona friend. Yeah, he's a great guy, and his wife's amazing too. Yeah. And they're going to help me out. And the difference between with Badwater compared to other races as well, like it's a lot of the crew involved. It's like you need a great crew together, because it's so much maintenance. Every 2 miles you're stopping, rehydrating, cooling down. It's a team effort sport, definitely. It's a tough one, and things can go really bad really quick there. So it's a big team event there. So I'm really looking forward to the 7th of July now. I'll be seeing you out there too, Shae. So it'll be a great.
Yeah,
great
I'm starting. You're starting before me, so I will never see you.
Hopefully not. Anyway, yeah.
not during the race. Maybe you'll see her the day before.
I'll see you before the race and after the race.
See you before and afterwards. Yeah.
But it won't be any like, oh, there he is up there. Nope. He left an hour ago.
Funny.
So Layla, how many miles are you going to pace?
I'm not too sure. We haven't actually discussed that yet, have we? About
your pacing plan?
No, but we'll get it.
Yeah.
Still got a while left, but we'll get it all together, and we'll work out a big plan soon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just as many as what you need, really. I'm happy to do as many or as little as you want.
Yeah, she's there for the free race.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can start at mile 40, so just run the rest of it in. You got 95 to go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So Layla, with your big accomplishment with your first 100 miler and winning second place, I'm sure that really was a good confidence booster for you and your abilities too. So, I mean, what other things do you think you might want to do now?
I definitely want to start signing up for more 100-mile races. I don't know what holds me back from signing up to races in general. I think I just get anxious about them, but I think that's given me a big confidence, to know that I can do them and they're not as scary to start once you're actually in the race. So my plan is to do some more. Just need to find them now, when I come out to America again.
So you guys got here in March, right? And then you're allowed to stay for 6 months?
March the 23rd. Yeah. You can stay here 3 months, then I've got to fly back, and then I can come back again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll be coming back straight away, yeah.
Wow. So 3 months, you're going to fly. So when do you fly back? Sometime in early June or mid-June?
I fly back 11th of June, then I'll be back home for a week, and then I'll be back here again straight away.
Nice. Where are you keeping the van? You parking the van somewhere?
But I just stashed the van somewhere. But it's a bit inconvenient. But you've got to do what you've got to do to make things happen. Sometimes you've got to put yourself in these uncomfortable positions.
I will offer you. If you come back to Florida after Badwater, I have plenty of room for you to park your van.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I'll be in touch with you, and we'll work something out.
So after Badwater's over, any exciting plans after that?
So after Badwater, I've got a few little things. I'm going to be pacing. I've got one of my friends in Arizona. I'm going to be pacing him. Travis, he's doing a 100-mile race in Colorado. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I've got some other little things. I'm going to do some mountain climbs. I'm going to do, and then
which race is he doing? You say a little race in Colorado.
It's in Durango, in Colorado. It's called this San Juan Softy. So it's a 100-mile race, and it's got some serious climbing. One of those big Colorado races. So my friends asked me to come pace him out there, so I'm gonna help him out definitely, and that'll be good to get some more climbing in. And what other races I can find. I haven't really booked many more, but I'm definitely gonna make the most of this opportunity and basically book as many. Once I've done Badwater, that's after that I'm gonna definitely be able to book more races. Don't have to worry about getting injured and stuff. So whatever races I can find, I'll be signing up and trying to become a better endurance athlete as much as I can.
You know, Joe might need a pacer for Badger 100
In August.
in August.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, you're all going. That's in Wisconsin. Isn't
Yeah.
it? You're all going up going
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great community up there.
Yeah. Now you said, I think you said you were going to do some mountain climbing. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Yeah, me and my friend, we're gonna do a 24-hour Mount Humphreys climb. So Mount Humphreys is the highest peak in Arizona. So it's I think it's 12,500 feet. We're gonna do a 24-hour up and down there, get as many summits as we can. That's gonna be at the end of July as well, leading up to my friend's race as well. And then actually, I'm coming back to Texas. I'm doing the Habanero 100.
Again?
Yeah.
Texas. Yeah. It's like one of the most disgusting races I've done. So I was like, I want to do it again. Yeah. It's a Texas hottest 100-mile race. So that's August the 23rd. I'll be going back for that.
But they have lesser events there, right?
Shorter
Right, 'cause-
distances.
Yeah.
There's a few.
Because Layla,
It's
did
gotta
you do
choose, you have, like, a
one of
50K.
the shorter races there last year or before?
What year was it that we
So that was later than that in 2023. She
Yeah,
done
done
100K. She done
Oh, okay,
100K,
that's where you did your
yeah.
100K.
But
Okay.
yeah, they have the 50K race. They have
The
they have a
50K was just done
yeah, but
yesterday, wasn't it?
no, that's a different race. That's a wild.
Oh, sorry.
They have a 50K race. Then I think they have some timed races. They have some relay races, but that's another great race organization. Trot Trail Racing over Texas.
Yep.
Great team. Callum Neff, he's the race director. He's a great guy, top athlete as well. But yeah, they've got some great races out in Texas. But that one, Habanero 100, that's like the main race, and that's a hot one.
Yeah.
It gets like 115, I think it hit when we did it, and it's just even through the night, you're talking over 100 degrees at nighttime, and it's just disgusting, really.
Yeah. No, I went to earlier this year. I went to a trot race, the Bandera race. So that was fun.
Oh yeah, hill country, yeah. That's
So that was nice.
that's I hate that's hot, tough.
She just
Well,
she just
they-
ran a gravel pit is what she did.
They relocated it to a different park because the other one closed, and so it was rough.
Yeah.
But I finished, so I don't have to go back and do it again. I'm one and done.
The Cactus Rose race out there, that's meant to be quite a tough one as well.
Yeah, our buddy Chris Prairie. So he actually lives in Austin.
He lives in Austin. Yeah.
So our buddy Chris Prairie, he actually his very first 100-miler was the Cactus Rose. And you're given 5 buckets, 5-gallon buckets, and that's all you have. That's it.
Wow.
So they stage them.
Sounds like a rough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, you guys, it's just really impressive to follow what you guys are doing, and you're doing all the hard stuff and all the fun stuff, and you're just living life large, just taking off and just traveling the country like you're doing, just having a good time. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have next. I know, Layla, we're going to wait to hear about this next 100 mile you sign up for.
Yeah.
And if you need to come back to Florida to run them, we'll support you down here too. We've got some great 100 mile races down here in
There'll definitely be
Florida.
another one this year.
Yeah, you should come run the Trident immolation.
No. If you didn't like the berm,
Yeah.
if you love the burn, then you would love.
Well, we got some good road races down here too.
Yeah.
So we like Tampa 100, the Daytona 100,
Yep. Keys 100.
Keys 100. So we
Well,
got
I think you talked about like last year. You were thinking Keys for 100-miler, right? As your first one.
I was actually going to do it this trip, but like logistically, zigzagging back, it's like another extra like 1,500 miles.
Yeah.
On the car. It's like when you work it out, when you add the gas and all that, it all obviously the
Hours.
race ticket and time, it all adds up, doesn't it? Like yourself, racing is not cheap, so I had to give that one a miss this year. But I think I definitely want to do that one. 100%.
We've got a lot of really good fall races. So after Badwater, you come back down to Florida, hang out, leave your
trying
van,
to get you
leave
here.
leave your van here when you go back to UK for a little while. So when you come back, you'll come back in late summer, early fall. Then you can do all those races.
I think Joe just wants your van.
No, I want the people. I'm just trying to figure out ways.
Ways to
We'll come
adopt
back to
them.
you
Yeah.
in a minute, Joe.
He's filing adoption
I am
papers
filing-
tomorrow.
I am. These are my kids. Listen, I have so many wonderful trail children out there. Papa Joe loves his kids. So,
Yep.
I do.
When
Well,
I do another race in Florida, tell Stacy that she'll be pacing me again.
oh, she would love to do it. She would love to do it. She lives
Yeah,
for
sign
it.
up for immolation. Send Stacy out there. Oh man,
She would do it if she was doing it with Layla.
I know she would.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What else have
she's
we not
great.
covered?
I think that's it. That's it for now.
All righty. So I'm sure we're
Yeah,
going to talk.
thank you so much for having us on. It's always great to speak to you all, and it's always a fun time hanging out. And thanks for letting us stay over in yours, and thanks for looking after the Pruitt aid station. You've done a great job supporting everyone, volunteering. We really appreciate you all, and it's great being friends with you all.
Heck yeah.
And we
Congratulations
definitely- Next time we're in Florida, we'll definitely be seeing you anyway.
Heck yeah. Congratulations on your Monster 300. What an accomplishment that is. And congratulations on your first 100 miler, Layla.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can check us out online at www.where'sthefinishpodcast.com, on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you give us a like, a follow, a comment. We love to hear back from you.
Let's go. I fucking filled this thing up with water and ice, this like fucking Stanley cup. And the straw was like sticking out way out like here like this. So I went to take a drink. Instead of taking a drink, I shoved it up my fucking nose and through my brain.
I got a lobotomy.
I was like, ah! It fucking hurt so bad. I blew my nose and it was like blood.
I was telling Andrew and Layla about my lobotomy story. Did I ever tell you guys?
No, no. Tell us about your lobotomy story.
So we, they cut out. Are y'all still there?
Uh-oh. I think we lost them.
I think we lost them.
Uh-oh. We might have to restart the computer.
I'm going to say we are